Hi guys, I wanted to come back on and talk to you a little bit about how I instruct the associative property of multiplication. Each property of multiplication, I have a set that includes a PowerPoint, a Boom deck, and an activity that goes with. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that today. I was going to start with the PowerPoint presentation and just show you that I usually introduce what it is and then move into some practice right away. The kids are familiar with their 2s and 5s at this point, and so we go through it, even their 10s usually. I instruct this already at the 3rd grade level. And when I give them a visual like this, it usually catches on pretty quickly. So they learn that what the products are here. We go through them together. And after we have practiced quite a few of these together, we start practicing with a missing box in the equation. So they have to think a little more algebraically. And then we go into more factor practice within the equation. We talk about the definition of the associative property being the way in which numbers are grouped. That does not change the products. All the presentations have definition cards in them. And then they have to try to balance both sides of the equation. And here's more of the algebraic thinking. We go through how this number here goes on the end. We talk about how we just did this in the practice cards above, but now we're doing it with a big balancing equation. We put those in, and then we talk about how one side is the answer at the bottom. I always show them visually what that looks like. Both sides of the equation are right here now. Let's see what that looks like. The associative property is when numbers change, but their products don't. And so we go through more practice after that. Once I feel comfortable that my students have been guided through this understanding, I go into a practice with Boom cards. It looks very much the same as the PowerPoint presentation. And we type in our answers and we look at what that looks like. And then I can do this as a teacher up front in the classroom to get them familiar with it, and then I can send them off independently to try it. Now I show them that when they get it wrong, it's going to give a red box. And I also show them that it's going to ask them the bigger equation too to know how to put in all the answers correctly. If they put in one answer incorrectly, it will show them that. See, one of them's a red box, so I won't let them move on. So we go through some Boom card practice. Now, when I have done that as a lesson, the next day I might follow up in my math workshop with some sort of guided independent activity. So here's the independent activity that I've created for this. That's a distributed property, sorry. You can see here, though, shoot, I don't have it. Oh, here it is. Sorry about that. They get like little cards to practice with. I'm going through my product here, but they can apply the same things on a worksheet and turn that into me, and I can kind of see this is kind of almost an exit ticket. You could use it as well. There's a lot of possibilities for how you use these products. So what I wanted to share with you today is that there are 3 ways I do these this property in math, and I also have other decks with math too. You will see, sorry, I'm in the wrong folder. Properties of multiplication, associative property, commutative property, zero property. You can purchase just the properties here on Boom cards if you'd just like that piece of it. You can purchase each and every skill pack as shown here if you like all 3 ways for each of the properties of multiplication. So I hope this helps you teach this standard. This standard is a tough one in the Common Core. So those that are following Common Core, this is a great way to practice that and follow that through in your classroom.